Will should have done the man thing was step to him afterwards in that press room, and if he wanted to slap Chris then, he could have slapped Chris in the press room and seen how it went. But see,
Will laughed.
But see, he laughed at the joke till he saw Jada's reaction. Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. That's a Hollywood move now. To go up there on national TV, slap another black man, turn around your back and walk off, because you know he can't do nothing. See, and I know this. I know he know this because Will been in Hollywood long enough. So now to turn your back and walk off, you gonna slap the dude and then turn around and walk off. You know in real life that ain't the way this gonna go. You already
but
know.
You know what though?
And Rock is a Jersey boy. So no. So and I didn't think the moment was that. And I think he overreacted like Carla said. He paid too much into the moment. His acceptance speech, that was raggedy, apologizing to the Academy. But here's what I think is gonna happen. When this go down and wake up the right way, there's going to be some type of banning from the Oscars of Will Smith.
Yeah.
Because, look, they took Kanye off the Grammys for saying
a racial slur. Trevor Noah.
They took him off the Grammys. The Oscars is all Hollywood is about. It's their biggest moment. And for you to do that on the biggest moment,
they don't condone violence. The Academy does not condone violence.
Denzel told him in your biggest moment is when the devil comes for you.
Yeah.
You should have handled that totally different, man. He owes Rock an apology.
But you know what, Steve?
Alright guys, and let's just dive right in this video. So Steve Harvey, as you can see, has roasted Will Smith about his conduct at the Oscars, okay? And obviously, if you check out my other two videos, you'll see more detail of that and how Will Smith has behaved as a complete, utter beta cuck, okay? And how, Jada Pinkett Smith was caught laughing. So there's two separate videos, check that out below. Some juicy detail in there. So Steve Harvey has roasted him, and in this conversation he's saying he should have done the right thing. Okay, he should have done the right thing. He shouldn't have handled it that way, and he should have taken him aside. Okay, he should have taken him aside and spoke to him, which I agree with Steve Harvey. Okay, he should have taken him aside and spoken to him right afterwards. Okay, you know, behind closed doors, and he didn't use the right conduct. Because, as I said, guys, this is not what a high volume male would do. Okay, as I explained, Will Smith is an absolute beta cuck simp. Okay, and his behaviour was complete, utter, low value simp behaviour. As Steve Harvey said, the right thing would have been to do was take him and have words with him, you know, behind closed doors, and see how that turned out. Okay, whereas he displayed low value, feminine, emasculated behaviour and reacted rather than responding, reacted to that in such a simp and low value manner that he totally embarrassed himself, you know, in front of the public and in front of everybody, you know. And this joke wasn't really that offensive, guys, and Chris Rock didn't really direct that joke at Jada Pinkett Smith's medical condition. Okay, it was just a joke out of jest, alright, and it was a complete overreaction, and that shows you how low where Will Smith's mind is just now. Okay, so he has no idea of masculine traits. He displays no masculine traits, and after that he embarrassed himself even more by acting even more emasculated and feminine by crying. I mean, every time you see this guy, all he's doing is crying. Okay, he's crying in front of Jada, he's crying at the Oscars, and men don't really cry like that, guys. Okay, you've got to hold your emotions, and he's just showing so much outward emotion, and it's just pathetic. It's disgusting as a high value male, okay? And it's totally embarrassing. He's embarrassed himself. This could cost him his career, as I said in other previous videos, okay? So Steve Harvey's come out and he's roasted him, okay? So he's getting a roasting of Steve Harvey when they had this talk show program. And Steve Harvey made a point about Will Smith, okay? He basically said, okay, you know, that's not the way it goes. And he made the point about, how cowardice this was, okay? Because Will Smith knew how the Oscars runs and how the Oscars go, and you know, to slap a black man and walk and turn around and put your back behind him is not the way it goes. You know, he said it's not the way it goes, and what he was implying is that you cannot do that. You would not get away with that if it was anything other than the Oscars. And it shows you how weak a man and how cowardice a man, weak and low value Will Smith has become by slapping Chris Rock and turning his back on him, right? Because he knew Chris Rock couldn't respond. And hats off to Chris Rock, guys. Chris Rock displayed such amazing alpha behaviour, okay? He took the slap like a man. He wasn't expecting the slap, took the slap. He handled that whole situation. He handled the whole situation by maintaining his frame, okay? Maintaining his frame, his composure. And he basically, I can't get the word out, he basically de-escalates the situation by, you know, cracking a joke. But you can see in that wee moment that he's surprised at what's going on, but he just kind of calms it down, de-escalates it by cracking a joke, and then he acts and does the professional thing and gets on with it. Okay, gets on with it, and he kind of moves on, and he showed more masculine behaviour than Will Smith. He handled it better than Will Smith. He is more of a high value man than Will Smith, and even afterwards he didn't say much about what had happened. Parry mentioned it in one of his shows, okay? So he's been now blasted by Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey also said in that video that, you know, behind closed doors, you know, if he had a problem, he should have went and spoke to him behind closed doors, and then if he slapped him, we'd see how it goes then. What he was meaning is, we'd see how brave Will Smith would have been if he slapped Chris Rock behind closed doors where nobody could see and the public couldn't see, which means possibly, who knows, you would get a retort, okay? So he's come out and he's blasted him on national television. So or I think it wasn't national television, it was a radio program. So it was this completely disgusting behaviour. Now Steve Harvey's come out, you know, and in the comedic scene, all the comedians are all, you kind of respect each other, and you know, he's now because of what he's done, he's now there's mass outcry, you know, and a lot of famous people like Steve Harvey are coming out. Will Smith has done himself no favours, okay? And Steve Harvey also said that Will Smith did this, you know, because he knows how Hollywood works, and he knows how Hollywood works, and he knows that Chris Rock couldn't retaliate, okay, because he knew the system of Hollywood, and he knew he could just get up there and slap him and walk away, and that's the only place he would get away with that. And that's absolutely disgusting behaviour, guys. Disgusting behaviour, you know. And this just shows you that Will Smith is not mentally right, guys. He needs help, okay? This is not a sane man, right, who is at the top of his career, earned multi-million dollars, you know, has the world at his feet. He's just won an Oscar, and he behaves in this manner. This man is mentally not right. He needs to mentally seek help. He is a beta male. He's a penultimate beta male. He's embarrassed himself, and he really needs to seek help and seek medical help, okay? And it's not, I don't think you're going to see the end of Will Smith's troubles here, okay? I think you're going to see him spiral in a worse and worse and worse and worse situation, okay? And a lot of this pens down to his problems, guys, doesn't stem from his professional career. He's done so well in his acting career. He's done so well in his music, acting career. He's done it all. He's brought a book out, and what does he do? He's destroyed all that work. And I think penultimately his problems come penultimately from that relationship. And the only way he's going to get out of this, if unfortunately that relationship, he gets away from Jada Pinkett Smith, and that possibly could be coming, guys, because I think that relationship isn't going to last, and that's going to cause him to go into further turmoil, and he's going to go more down and down and down and down and down, down and down, and he's going to hit rock bottom. And maybe he has to hit rock bottom, okay, for him to turn around and actually realise, you know, and wake up and have an awakening, you know, and unplug himself from this beta, you know, mindset that he's adopted, you know. And when I did a bit of research, I realised that he was brought up by a single mother, okay. I don't know where his father was, whether he left or what. And this is the thing, you know, you can see the effects of that. He's obviously adopted, not having a father figure around, adopted, being influenced by being in a single mother family, and he's adopted these kind of effeminate traits and these kind of feminine behaviours, and not being able to hold his masculine frame. And and also on top of that, Jada Pinkett Smith has emasculated him, okay, emasculated him, and she's totally destroyed that man, because she has a grip on him. She has him under her thumb. You know, she controls him like a robot. And if you check the video below about Jada Pinkett Smith, right, that I did, I'll explain what the reason she controls Will Smith. So check that down below. It's a good video. So Steve Harvey, as I say, he's come out, roasted Will Smith, okay. So this is not looking good for Will Smith, and I think this guy is going to go into further turmoil, okay. And he's not displaying high value behaviour. I mean, this guy is seriously lost. I think he's seriously lost. He seriously needs to look at, seriously needs to get some sort of help. He seriously needs to get red pilled, or he seriously needs to get into the manosphere or the red pill community and really wake up and understand female nature and understand his situation and what's going on, because he's made Jada Pinkett Smith his god. He's made her, you know, he's made her the one he's made her the one in everything, not about himself. Everything's about her, and this is a reason he's become destructive today, okay, because she has no respect for him, okay. She has no respect. She should be the complimentary icing on the cake for Will Smith, because he is, after all, the A-lister. Jada Pinkett Smith is not an A-lister, okay, and he's the A-lister, and she should compliment him, his ambitions and dreams, and that hasn't happened. It's the reverse. He's putting her on a pedestal. He's treating her like God, and that's the result. She doesn't respect him, and the reason she's just went and had the train ran on her by her son's friend Austin, or whatever his name is, and then class it as an entanglement and blame him for it, as some women do. Actually, a lot of women do, or most of them do, is they hold no accountability, okay. So they do the crime and they hold no accountability. So good on Steve Harvey for coming out and roasting Will Smith, okay. And I'm sure he's going to get roasted by a lot more. More and more celebrities are coming out roasting Will Smith for being the biggest beta cuck, embarrassing simp in the planet, guys, okay. And as you know, on this channel, okay, we're here to stop the simps. We're here to wake you guys up and make you high value males, make you understand what the blue pill is, what high value male is, what the red pill is, okay. And this is the reason this channel's here, guys, okay. So if you like this video today, guys, I'm going to end it here. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. Thanks if you did watch the video through to the end. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching that, because there's a lot of videos you could watch on YouTube. Give it a thumbs up. Please post some comments down below. What do you think of Steve Harvey's video? Was Steve Harvey correct in what he was saying and Will Smith's actions, and what Will Smith should have did? So Post those comments down below, and remember to hit your notification bell, guys, so you get notified the next time I release a video. More content coming up. Look out for the one on Jim Carrey that I'm going to do, because Jim Carrey has come out and had his opinion on what Will Smith did and what he feels on it. So with that said, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you soon. Shiraz out.